All right, welcome to the dumbest channel on YouTube and the dumbest channel on YouTube. Welcome to the worst automotive channel on YouTube. Uh, yep, knockoff Uvi's Garage. Anyway, and this is another episode of poor financial decisions. As I have just recently bought this 300ZX. This 1985, this mint condition 1985 300ZX for $700. The car is non-running. I'm not gonna lie, we had a battery in it a second ago. I am gonna do some videos of trying to get it back running. Don't know how long I'm gonna keep this car though. Might end up selling it because it's pretty rough and I don't need a fourth car. Be honest with you. It's been parked for about, not over here, it was parked in a garage. I couldn't do a video over there, but it was parked in a garage for about 12 years, if the tag was any indication, because the tag was 2009. As you can see, 300ZX, this is an 85 Z31 car. Of course, it's got the Ford lug rims. I think they all did. Aluminum alloy, different color fender. You know, your amenities. The headlights were in their clamshell, but we had a battery in it to see some of the electrical stuff worked. Some of it did, but I really didn't get to look at it too good, and I didn't really know what I was fiddling with. So we'll have to see. We'll see how that goes again next time in another video. But the headlights, I popped them up, they came up, and then I tried to get them to go back down. They won't go back down. So something's stuck, or something, a fuse is blown, something, a relay's chewed, wires chewed, who knows. Paint was a burgundy red color. As you can see, a silver bumper. 160 horsepower is, I think, what these made, but they don't make that anymore. This one obviously doesn't make that anymore. It's got a really good Z badge on it, but these are really cool cars in my opinion. The turbo is a lot cooler. I'd have much rather had a turbo, which I thought this one was when I was going to look at it, but it wasn't. So, you know what it is. You know how it goes. $700, got the T-tops. The T-tops actually don't leak, believe it or not. These always leak. It doesn't matter. The car's a piece of garbage. But as you can see on the disaster interior, which I've seen worse, honestly, though. Cloth seats. Really comfortable seats from what I've sat in. 5-speed manual transmission car. That should be fun to try to learn. Because I can drive manual, but I can't drive it good. See, 5-speed manual. I think that's just an FM radio, so completely useless. You got all your speedometer, 145 miles an hour. Your tach, 100 red lines at 6,000 RPM. Your oil, some beads. We don't need those. We don't. Okay, some beads, a voltage meter, a really tore up dash pad, an extremely dirty windshield, even worse, T-tops, terrible headliner. I mean, this interior is nasty. I'm gonna give it a deep clean. I'm gonna try to get it clean, try to fix it, not restore it or anything. And again, don't really know how long I'm going to own this car. I'm not going to let it become a money pit. I am not going to let it become a money pit. Unless like this video blows up or something. What, I don't see that happening. I just figured it'd be something fun and I can probably make my money back. Or at least what I paid for. Even with the car being in the shape as it is. Especially if I get it running again. Of course, you got switches. You got your switches. Now, this car was originally parked because of the water pump going out. I know the head gaskets, let's get out of this thing. I know the head gaskets are not blown because if you check the oil is not milky or anything. does not have any gear oil or anything in the transmission, so that needs to be fixed. Go ahead and pop the hood. That doesn't have good hood struts. See a plastic bag over it. You're gonna see the thing for a minute. You can see the plastic bag over it. I don't know what it just flung off. And there it is. The naturally aspirated, I think single overhead cam, might be dual overhead cam, or overhead cam. Sorry for the video going everywhere. Overhead cam V6, 3.0 liter V6. All your emissions standard equipment. They did also make a turbo version. This one's like 160, turbo's 200. This is not a turbo. And as you can see, all the stuff is removed to get to the sorry for the video going everywhere. To get to the water pump, because the water pump is bad. I do need to change that to get this car to work and go on the road. Probably need to run some radiator flush through it, get new belts, new timing chain, wires. Probably looking at about $150 to get this thing running again. Probably less if I'm fine with running the wires and stuff on it, which I'm not. Those are fire hazards and probably not good anymore. Again, don't even know how long I'm going to own this car. Might decide it's too much money and then just sell it. Unless I get a lot of people coming in the channel to the video, which I might keep it. Or I might keep it if it just seems like it's a good car. I hadn't made my mind up yet. But I bet it's going to get sold because of just its condition. Just the state it's in. Oh, a jump cut. Hopefully. Hopefully I can upload this video. Anyway, as I was saying, a very cool car, but this one is in very rough shape. I can't remember how to get into the hatchback on this thing. You see this seat's in pretty good shape, other than probably a bit of a problem. I'm not going to worry about it though. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. You don't need your seats being bolted down. I know I don't need my seat to be bolted down. That's not a requirement. Bolted down seats, not a requirement. And as you can see, it is a power antenna. Was a military car owned by a military person. And miraculously, I know, right? This is going to be crazy. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to be insane if I can find out how to do it. If I can find out how to do it. Maybe that did it. Yeah, that was. Oh, wow, they sound like a funhouse. The struts still work on the back of the hatchback. Oh, yeah. And it's still got the original T-top covers. Now, what worries me about some of the electrical that didn't work is you can obviously tell there were rats in this car at one point. Rats are always fun. They like tearing things up. The only good rat is a dead rat. They like tearing things up. So that was enough junk on this car that hopefully they didn't get to all the electrical. Ooh, needs a new fan. Yep, needs a new fan. Hopefully there was enough junk in this car that they didn't get to the electrical stuff. I really don't have high hopes though. We'll just see though. We'll see when I go to start trying to fix it. Did have a battery in it. Did try to start over. Again, you'll see all that in another video. A longer one that I'm actually going to edit more than one jump cut because I accidentally ended it. Because I accidentally ended the video. You'll actually get to see that the car get worked on and probably run again. I don't know if it go down the road. It might go around the block because as you can see, these tires are not in good shape. Now, I'm no stranger to riding around on some sketchy tires. The ones on my little Riata are about 12 years old. I need to change them bad, but they aren't cracked or anything. These are bald and dry rotted and cracked. There's like one good tire on the whole car, but even then I wouldn't trust it because I have no idea how old it is. Absolutely no clue how old that tire is. Don't know what the undercarriage looks like. Haven't got underneath it yet. As you can see, it's got the dual pipes, or as one dude would say, dual pipelators. You've got your state-of-the-art different color fender. And this car is a little rough, just to say the least, as I said earlier on in the video. You got right here, somebody's making that's a factory wide body right there. As you can see, factory wide body. They're trying to make this thing a track monster. Got some weight reduction right there. Light weight reduction. That should probably be sanded down and fixed before that becomes structural. But I'll let it be someone else's problem if I sell it. You got the light pin striping running all across this Burgundy. Piano black doors. Yeah, that's right. I said doors. And it is missing a center cap for a Z, as you can see right there. Now, if I decide to keep this car, I have some plans. Like, I know where our turbo is. If the turbo's any good, it's in a junkyard. I had the idea to turbo charge this car, put the turbo off of a normal stock turbo off of one of these things, and turbo charge it, and make it be a fun daily beater car. Because if I keep this car, that's what's going to end up happening to it. It's going to become a beater car that I just drive every day, don't really care about. But I really don't see me keeping this car. It's a very cool car, yeah, but it's in very rough shape. It's not the particular model I wanted. You might be asking, then why'd you buy it? I bought it because so I can make videos on it. So I can make a video or two of it, because it make good content. And then I can sell it, I'm fairly certain, for at least what I paid for it. For at least what I paid for it. I'm fairly certain I can do that. Maybe not. I might have gambled and then it was a bad bet. But who knows? Maybe this video will pay. Maybe this video will help it with people watching. I don't know. I do this as a hobby. I do this because I like it. I do this because some people seem to enjoy it. So, yeah. But I do need something that people do like to see cars like this get started back. So I did need something like that. And you could say, well, you got the Caprice. You got the Caprice. I know that. I'm working on the Caprice. I'm working towards that. But I had an opportunity to get one of these to start it and try to run it and then sell it. And I took that opportunity. Maybe it'll pay off. Maybe it won't. Maybe the gamble will be a complete failure. Who knows? Who knows? Expect at least 2 or 3 more videos of this car, though. There's going to be one of me cleaning it, one of me trying to fix it, and then if I can, one on the road. But other than that, if you made it this far into the video, I know I'm getting all over the place. I do apologize for that if I haven't already left you. If you haven't already left, if you made it this far into the video and you're one of the regular people who watches, I do apologize for not uploading more. I've been trying to upload one video and it just won't upload. YouTube keeps saying it's processing endlessly. I've been trying for 3 days to upload that video, and YouTube refuses to upload it. So I don't know. We're gonna try this one. We are gonna try this video, and maybe it'll upload. But with that, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you for watching, and have a good one.